Maldives, a country made up of thousands of islands in the middle of the Indian Ocean, is a perfect image of paradise and a world-class holiday destination for many. The country welcomes nearly 3 million visitors every year, and this number is going to double in the coming decade. This project is an important step towards turning that growth into reality. The existing airport is reaching its capacity and also its ability to offer passengers a high standard of service. There is a need to increase the capacity of both the runway system and the passenger terminal. The airfield development has to comply with ICAO standards, which have put constraints on the current area where the terminal building is located. This has necessitated the development of the new integrated passenger terminal and other associated facilities to be developed to the east of the runway. The development has been planned in phases. The initial phase is being planned to meet the expected traffic growth till 2025 and subsequent expansion to meet the demand for 2035. The new integrated passenger terminal will have floor area of about 45,000 square meters compared to the present terminal of 15,200 square meters, with a future expansion provision for about 10,000 square meters to cater to the demand till 2035. This will be built on the land reclaimed from the existing lagoons located on the southeast side of the existing terminals. Relocating the terminal building in this new area will allow improvements to current airfield configuration. This will enhance the aircraft handling capacity along with construction of 18 aircraft stands to meet the traffic demand of 2025. This can accommodate 8 Code E aircrafts, and there's also provision for 1 Code F stand. Subsequent expansion to cater to 2035 traffic demand will result in availability of facility to accommodate 11 Code E aircrafts. The operational safety of the runway will be enhanced by increasing the runway end safety areas and runway strip by reclamation of area towards north of the runway. With these enhancements, the runway will be capable of handling all aircraft sizes and will be of sufficient length to enable the aircraft to reach their maximum range. The provision of a new turning pad in the initial phase and the holding loop in subsequent phases will increase runway capacity to commensurate with the projected traffic. The fuel farm will be relocated and enlarged to a newly reclaimed site to the west of the existing site, providing minimum of 15 days of reserve capacity for the future projected traffic. A new VIP/CIP terminal will also be constructed along with a new cargo terminal, maintenance stands, apron stands, ground handling base and rescue firefighting station. All the ancillary buildings will be built on land being reclaimed on the eastern side. The new harbor for the resort ferries will be located in the Seaplane Lagoon in the close vicinity of the new terminal building. The Seaplane Lagoon and the resort boat channel will be physically segregated by an anchored floating barrier. The seaplane water runways will be realigned and increased in capacity by providing multiple water runways operating in an independent mode. This is how an aircraft will land and dock at the new integrated terminal. Passengers coming from Mali will continue to arrive at the existing jetties located on the western side of the island and will be served by bus to the new terminal. Tourists from the resorts will be arriving by resort boats at the new resort boat harbour planned close to the new terminal. For the benefit of the passengers who need to wait for their flights, the new development will have best-in-class retail, duty-free, food and beverage and business lounges. The location of the new airport will create near-zero impact on the marine environment around Male. The new airport is expected to commence operations before end of 2014. The design of the new airport takes into consideration the needs of both the people and the environment. The plan of the terminal is extremely compact to keep passengers walking distances short, comfortable and user-friendly. A water landscape forecourt where hospitality and tourist services are provided is at the center of the sea and air transportation hub. All the terminal processing functions are organized on 3 key levels. Passengers enter or exit the building at ground level. The mezzanine level is for inbound immigration and the top level is for departure processes only. Water, lush plants, open views of blue sea and sky form the main backdrop and the underlying landscape for visitors arriving at the airport, captivating them with the beauty of Maldives from the moment they land. The roof protects the passengers from the weather, lets in natural light and is shaped to encourage natural ventilation. The building is designed to be energy efficient in order to have minimal carbon footprint. From the moment they land the Maldives, the serene environment will fill their senses. While being sheltered from the sun, they will feel comfortable with the cool air flowing through the atrium. Inside the building, they will find open, airy spaces full of natural light while having a complete view of the beautiful exteriors. Passengers leaving Maldives will be given a unique send-off experience through this world-class airport. They will find familiar facilities such as check-in conveniently laid out and clearly presented. Between departure processes, they will pass through landscape zones. Throughout the journey, they will always be aware of the natural environment outside. Recreational facilities will be located close to the water and plants, echoing the sight and sound of Maldives. Arriving passengers will collect their bags at the arrival, reclaim and proceed through the airport village to either seaplane terminals or resort boat harbour for their onward journey to the resorts. Passengers visiting the resorts, which are within 60-kilometer radius, will be transferred preferably by a speedboat, and for the resorts which are beyond 60 kilometers up to 225 kilometers will be transferred by seaplanes. Passengers visiting Male City will be served by bus to the existing jetties in the west, from where commute can be through the local ferries or speedboats. GMR Group has emerged as the 5th largest airport developer in the world, having delivered prestigious projects like the new Hyderabad International Airport, Istanbul Sabiha Gökçen International Airport, and the New Delhi Indira Gandhi International Airport, by setting new benchmarks for other airports, and are equally committed to developing the airport at Male, which will bring in inspiring innovation in the aviation sector. Welcome to Ibrahim Nasser International Airport in Maldives.